It has been nearly 50 years since a city here in the east says its parking code violations were updated from what is currently a $2 illegal parking ticket. Some people say the low amount has caused some to abuse the parking laws, which is why city leaders unanimously voted in favor of a $23 increase tonight. Jalen Holloway was there and spoke to a longtime resident about his feelings on what he describes as a much needed change. And he's live now with more. Jalen?
Yeah, Dave. Kinston Police Chief Keith Goyette told me ticketing for illegal parking within the city has become just as common as a routine traffic stop. He feels people don't take the current $2 violation serious enough, which he says led to this, quote, long overdue modification, unquote. Cars drove through downtown Kinston Tuesday night while council members were inside City Hall voting to boost parking tickets to $25.
I think it's going to get somebody's attention, but I don't think it's going to be appreciated at first.
Kinston Police Chief Keith Goyette says the $23 increase from the current $2 fine comes after a recent surge of illegal parking within the city, particularly downtown.
Getting more pedestrians and more cars parked in that area, people parking in front of fire hydrants, in front of blocking lanes. So that's what brought my attention to it.
Goyette says the city has issued over 300 tickets for a total of $600. Residents like Theodore McNeil believe the frequent ticketing is due to the city parking code violations not being updated since the 1980s.
I always pay attention to the signs, no parking and stuff like that. But there's a whole lot of people that they don't care what.
We've seen parking changes in a couple of cities around the east, such as Greenville, Goldsboro, and New Bern. Goyette says the city adjusted its fine amount based off of those areas. He says revenue from the parking tickets will go to the Kinston General Fund.
It'll be up to the city to decide where those funding goes. And again, this is not a policing for profit for us. It was just a $2 parking fine. You know, you can buy a soft drink for $2.40.
Goyette says ticketing for the increased parking fines will not go into effect until July the 1st, which means that people have right at 2 whole months to prepare well in advance. So for those of you who are going to the barbecue festival on Saturday and Friday, you don't have anything to worry about just yet, Dave.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Jalen. Goyette and city council members also continued discussions about consolidating animal control services with Lenoir County. A decision still has not been made, but Goyette says the community can plan to continue hearing updates on the progression.